Well, made it back up here in the mountains. But anyway, so I left, I think it was around 2 o'clock. I had a spot I kind of been through, but I never really camped. And so it's kind of was on the way to where I'm at now. So I decided to kind of jump off the main road and check it out. But it was super packed, lots of people. I couldn't find a good spot. There was a couple spots right off the dusty dirt road that was all burned out. And the road was like horrible. It was like driving down core gates, across core gates. But anyway, so I ended up saying, and then I just came on up to another area that I'm familiar with, a bit more familiar with. But even getting up here, there is a ton of people. I don't know if I was going to find a spot here. I was like, when I was on my way in, this spot here, just off the main dirt road, there's a little campfire pit up there, but close to the road. And I've seen people camp back in here, but it's been a long time. So when I couldn't find anything beyond here, I was like, well, I'm going to go check that out. Well, it happened to be there's a road that comes back in here a little further. Not very much further, but just a little bit. And then there's a spot here. So it's going to have to do. We're in that time of summer where there's just a lot of people out camping everywhere coming up here. Just campgrounds are just full. Normally I like the first place I was checking out, it's closer to home. In fact, getting off on the dirt road, I think it's only just a little over an hour and a half. But that's why I normally come further, is you have a better chance of finding a camp spot. But today, it's just, I'm up here late Friday. It was 5, 6 o'clock, and there's just a ton of people up here, big groups and everything. So anyway, I'm glad I found at least this spot. It's not too bad. Got the camper leveled out, and then actually went over and been cutting up some firewood so we can get the fire going here in a minute, so I can get it burned down. I'm going to cook over it tonight, and I don't know, at least we'll be able to be up here and then just enjoy this evening. I think I must not push the record button. So anyway, got all this ready. Got an avocado, some onion, tomato, lettuce, and cheese. Then over here, got a hamburger patty and then some bacon. So we're gonna go get this stuff put on. All right, I think that pan's warming up. Oh yeah. Put this bacon in there. Get that going. Well, I thought I'd just kind of show you around camp here real quick while my burger finishes cooking. So let's take a look at this. So this is kind of where we came in. Kind of up here, there was another little fire pit up right off the road, and then I seen this, so I walked back here, and it actually comes in and it makes a loop, goes around there and then right back out. But there is a spot here for, to camp, and this is the only thing I could find up here. Everything's taken. Anyway, this is the quickest thing I could find. I came back to this, and it works, and it's actually not too bad. It's kind of cool. You got your fire pit here, and it's like somebody, I don't know, it's kind of a little opening here. I was able to get my truck backed in here. This camper set up, and then if you come down here, this is kind of cool. Got a little meadow out here. But you can see up on that hillside, that burnt quite a few years ago. But the meadow didn't. At least a lot of the meadow didn't. But it's not too bad a place. I'm kind of wondering if there's a creek over that way, because it sounds like it. So we'll have to walk over there later. But we may not make it back there tonight, but maybe tomorrow we'll walk over that way and see if we can find if there's a creek over there. It sounds like one, so I think there is. Well, it's definitely cooking good. Well, threw some more wood on the fire, get it going again. The coals worked really good. So, I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to do this. We're getting towards the end of July, and a lot of years, the first week or two of August, they put a fire ban up here. I think unless you're actually camping in one of their campgrounds that has built-in, or they're built fire pits, the ring and everything. So unless we camp someplace like that, there is a place up north of McCall that I can camp that's kind of off by itself that's that way. But once they do that, we won't be able to, like I said, I don't know how much longer we'll be able to do this. So we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, so this tastes really good. I hadn't eaten anything since around, I think it was 10:30, 11 o'clock. Got up here, I think it was between 5 and 6. And I actually had a cookie to tide me over because I was so hungry. And then kind of got the fire going and got everything cooked. Got the dishes all done. Dinner was great. Hamburger was good. Everything was good. So, you know, it was funny when I was getting ready to come in here. It's been hot down the valley where I live. And up here, I'm up towards Stanley. And just as I'm getting ready to turn off the paved road, they must have had a thunder shower come through because the road was all wet. And then as I come back through here, the ground's kind of damp. It's kind of wet. Depending on where you're at, it's wetter in some spots than others. But that's kind of normal. I mean, that's pretty normal for this up here. You get these little thunderstorms that come through once in a while. It doesn't happen all the time, but it can happen anytime during the summer. But anyway, I'm going to hang out around the campfire here. Just enjoy the rest of this evening. The sun's gone down behind the mountain. It's not going to be very long. It's going to be dark. And I'll probably go to bed. So I will see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It is really nice this morning. It's been warming. It's warm enough up here. I don't think it even got that cool last night. It made it so that it kept it cool enough in the camper. I slept really good. So kind of slept in. And anyway, kind of getting up, getting going. I think here in a minute or so, I think I'm going to take a walk over this direction because I'm pretty sure there's a creek over there. I'm kind of curious, so it sounds like I can hear water running. So I want to go find out and give me something to do. So we're gonna take a walk over there here in a bit. All right, we're gonna walk over and check this out. See if we can find that creek. Kind of walk out here to the meadow. Grass isn't super tall yet. We'll see how wet it is, see if we can make it or not. Kind of getting closer. It's kind of marshy. Not terrible, but I mean, kind of stay out of it. I don't know if you can see right through here. It's kind of marshy. Even this is where it's getting up a little higher. I figured we'd get out of it, but Oh, there goes a bird. Anyway, I'll get right over here, maybe on this hill we can get out of it. Oh yeah, here we go. Well, I found a pond. Right here. Alright, we'll keep going. We'll go around the pond and keep going. So I think we go through this draw. I think we gotta go over through that hill, up over that hill. I can definitely hear what sounds like water. So we'll keep going. Here's a pretty good trail right here. I know there's some trails that heads that go out from not too far from where I am. I wonder if this is one of them. Anyway. This way, Gus. Well, I found our river. It's just a creek, but it's sure making a lot of noise coming down the mountain. Yeah, it's right here. Gus is down in there getting a drink. Yep, this is what I was hearing. Anyway, this is it. This is what I was hearing. We found our river, our little creek, little stream. So it's beautiful. And we're camped back over somewhere in that area over there. So I think we're gonna work our way back that way. We're back to our little pond. We went around that end of it. Now we're gonna go around this end of it. There's camp over in the trees. I mean, you can see it, we just gotta cross the meadow. Well, after getting back from our little hike over and finding that little stream, making lots of noise, but anyway, kind of hung out, put the chair in the shade on the one side of the camper, and Gus and I just kind of hung out. Yeah, it was nice to sitting in the shade, nice and comfortable. Then didn't actually eat breakfast early, so I ended up just skipping breakfast and having lunch, and I cooked a few hot dogs on the Traeger, cooked a couple extra ones for Gus, and then had a little bit of macaroni salad with it, and ate that. I think that was probably close to noon. And anyway, and then hung out a little bit longer, but anyway, it's been a fun trip. So I'm gonna kind of wrap things up and end it at this point, and we'll see you on the next one.